Can you state your first and last name?
Eva Scotton.
All right, Miss Scotton. I have three questions for you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Question number one is: do you think tourism has a positive or negative um, effect on the world?
Um, that's a good question. I would say it has a positive effect because when it helps the economy. When you have people who are from other countries who tour who are come to our country, stabilizes our economy and it boosts our economy because they are spending their money here. So and vice versa when we go to other countries, and it just helps to boost their economy there as well. So I would have to say that I think it is a good thing. That tourism is a good thing.
Okay. My second question is: do you think it's a positive or negative effect that tourism doesn't show all of the aspects of a country? Like, it shows like the culture and like how their way of living, but it doesn't show like the negative parts
Right.
like crime and all of that.
Well, the thing is, though, like with tourism, it doesn't. I don't feel that it does show all the aspects of any of the country because you have to understand that things that people do in California are not the same things that people do in Maine. They are two different parts of the country, and so the way of life that people have in Maine is not the way that people live in California. So I think it is going to be based on where you go, and where you go, like on vacation or something like that or tour. It's definitely going to be based on where you're going. Now, as far as like what this specific area that you go to, you know, nobody wants to know about the crime. I mean, you have to understand that you're going to have violence, drugs, crime, all of that stuff, no matter where you go. Of course, you're going to see more or hear more of it when you're in California than if you were in Maine. You know what I mean? You don't hear of crimes and stuff like that, but look at the size of Maine, the size of California. So, nobody wants to see all that stuff because I know, like, I'm pretty sure that there's crime happening in the UK. I've always wanted to go to the UK. Do I feel like I'm gonna be part of some crime? Who knows? They might be preying on tourists, So it's you don't when you're a tourist and you're going somewhere, you don't want to know about the negative things. You really only want to see the good things. So, but we know it's there.
That's true.
We know it's there. So, but we just don't want it right there and smack dab in our face.
All right, and for my last question, do you think tourism has any sort of like damage or to like the environment of any place that people are touring to?
Well, that's that's a hard question because um my thing is like, okay, say for instance, say we were to go to Australia,
All right.
and there are certain ways and customs that we're used to here in the US that could be detrimental to that environment over there, but yet that's our norm. So I think that there could always be a potential to be harmful to other places, only because, especially when you're visiting different countries and stuff, you have no idea, honestly, what the things that are done in that country, the way things are done in that country. Um, I'm trying to think of a specific scenario. But like, just that's like a general thing. Let's just say recycling.
All right.
Everybody wants to recycle. We want to, keep the world, a good place or whatever, So everybody wants to recycle.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say we didn't recycle here in the US. and they recycled like everything over in Australia. And we go over to Australia and we are visiting and we have a plastic bottle and we throw that sucker in the trash. That could be something that could be detrimental to their ecosystem. That could be detrimental to the way that they do things. So, I think it has a potential to be harmful, but I don't see any. I can't think of any really weird things or crazy ways that it could be extremely harmful, visiting, go from one country to another.
All right. Well, thank you for your answers, Miss Eva. The you answered my questions really nicely. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
You're welcome.